Hello, namaste, hello, welcome everyone. Helen here. Most of you do know me. There are a few on here that don't know me. So to all of you, thank you for being here, mainly for being here for yourselves. You know, this is a really beautiful opportunity to commit to ourselves whilst having some really lovely nurturing support, ideas, connection with a group of like-minded beautiful souls. So I'm really excited to get started tomorrow. I did run this group back in September last year, and it was really beautiful. Just there's something amazing about when we just set that goal, that commitment to ourselves, to really help us with that discipline, you know, to show up. So many of us, you know, if you've already got a practice of meditation, so many of us love meditation, but somehow it gets missed. You know, it's like we get to the end of the day and we haven't meditated, and then it's too tired, we make excuses. Some people here are completely new to meditation. You know, I'll be sharing some ways to try and bring meditation in, to know that it is for everyone. There's lots of different ways we can focus our minds and drop into that concentrated mind state, and then hopefully get some spaciousness there as well, some clarity, some guidance. So, and then there's people that are meditating regularly that are here and maybe just want to develop a longer practice. I know that for me, I meditate daily, but I really want to be dropping into a more concentrated practice. So my practice is, personally right now, I sit at my altar every day and I use a lot of different techniques. Like I'll share some of those things with you, but I really want to be dropping into a longer sit, so a 40-minute sit of concentrated awareness and spaciousness, rather than kind of having a lot of little different tools going on at the same time, which is where I've been. So I think it's a really nice time before we start tomorrow just to start thinking about, if you haven't already, why you're here, what it is you're hoping to get out of this next 40 days. You know, you wouldn't be here if you weren't called to it, if you didn't feel like you could make that commitment. And, you know, the commitment we make is really individual. It's really personal. So it's really up to you. And what I'd encourage you to do is to think about what's going to be realistic. So, for example, like all of us might want to meditate for an hour a day. But if we set that out and then we don't achieve it in the first couple of days, we're going to feel like we failed the whole thing. So what I kind of encourage you to do is maybe set something that's really realistic. So if you're not meditating at all, 10 minutes to yourself, it might not sound like much, but it's amazing just that 10 minutes, the difference that can make. And if we get to that 10 minutes or whatever it is, whatever that amount of time you choose, chances are you'll decide to sit for longer, because you'll start to really enjoy the practices as this evolves with you. There might be some resistance at first, and you know, we'll share in that experience. But yeah, just set something that's really realistic, so we've got less chance of, you know, failing in our minds and more chance of continuing with it. If you do have a day that you drop off, like just notice what comes up, and again, we'll be here to connect and to share any resistance, any challenges that's coming up. I know last time I did it was before I was really sitting every day. Like I've meditated for years, but I've always really struggled with this discipline, a little bit my personality. And you know, we've all got different patterns, different things that we're working with. Some of us will be really good at this. Some of us will find it harder than others. So just meeting yourself where you're at with compassion, coming back to your why, your intention. And yeah, just creating a space to really achieve what it is you're setting out for. If you do miss a day, knowing that you can pick it up again, you know. Don't just be like, oh, that's it, I've messed it up now, because you're still going to get all the benefits. But the conscious commitment is 40 days without any break. And I know you can all do it. I know we can all do it. Last time I'd find myself, like I know I had one trip away, I was on a course down the Gold Coast, big days, like 10-hour days of study, and I'd get into bed and I was like, I haven't meditated. And so I'd just sit in bed and meditate. And yeah, you know, then it might have been a shorter sit, it might be 20 minutes instead of 40 minutes. It's okay, I still feel like I've got that momentum going. So set yourself something realistic. And then if you overachieve, that's amazing. If you're already sitting, obviously maybe setting yourself a bit more of a challenge, but some of you would have already reflected on the time, the amount you want to sit for. So first of all, make that commitment, and really dropping into your intention. I did share something in the group about creating a sankalpa, an intention. So this is a way you want to feel. What is your intention for being here? For me, I've been thinking about this a bit the last few days, and for me, I've actually got 2 words, and those words are community. I really want that community connection. And also depth. So for myself, I want the depth to draw into guidance and you know, messages and guidance and spirit more. So have a think about what's there for you. Love you to share into the group so we can just connect, start introducing yourselves if you feel to. You're so welcome to be a really quiet member in the group and not not share much at all. The reason I've actually connected two places, I've got a Facebook Messenger group that can be quite chatty and quite a lot of connection and community there. And I will share some resources in there, well, all the resources in there, and then also over on the Facebook page. So on the Facebook group, it's just a place where there can be less chatter. So those of us that find that quite overwhelming, because some people like have lots of group chats and that's their thing. Some people, particularly with where we're headed in this more, hopefully an internal exploration, might find that the Facebook group is better than the Messenger chat group, if that makes sense. So if you have any questions, let me know. My little daughter's just come in. Do you want to come and say hello? So I'm going to jump off, but I'm so excited to get started with you all. I'll post in again tomorrow. And here she is. This is Ava. Hello. See, you got to fit it in when you can. So yeah, so look forward to connecting with you. And any questions, reach out.
Is there any more of these?
Yeah, we can grab some of those. Yeah. All right. I'm jumping off. Yeah, enjoy, and we shall be in touch. Oh, and also just to add that anyone, the group is collaborative. So yes, I'll be sharing things. I won't be sharing meditations every day. I'll be sharing some tips and tools and things that work for me and things that I hope can help you. But we're all collaborating in this. So if you have a meditation that pops up that you love, share it. If there's apps and things you think people will benefit from, share them. It's like this is about coming together, and everything that you have to share is valuable here. Just like, yes, up there. All right, I'm going to jump off, as I said. Namaste. Look forward to connecting more. Much love.